Are you feeling like you are stuck in the same relationship pattern just with a different face? And no matter how hard you try to move on from this, something keeps pulling you back again and again. This relationship might feel very magnetic, as if there is a very, very strong pull, and the love will feel even more deep than anything that you have experienced before, but the pain will also be just as deep. When you try to put any logical explanation to this, it just doesn't make any sense. Don't know what is really going on in my relationship. This connection actually does not make any sense. Anybody that I speak to is just asking me to leave. You don't need to let go of this person right away. Even though you are able to see the red flags, you just keep ignoring them. Some people appear in your life not to stay forever, but just to help you evolve. It is a painful relationship. You are hurting every single day, but you still have this strange fear inside of you, an inherent fear that if I let this go, I have lost everything. Is this a soulmate? Is this a twin flame? Is this a karmic partner? The relationships are usually temporary. They don't come into your life as something that needs to stay for very, very long. Hi, I'm Ritika, and I am a karmic and energy healer. I work with people every single day who are trying to understand why their relationship feels so difficult, so intense, and painful, even when there is love. Are you feeling like you are stuck in the same relationship pattern just with a different face? Or maybe you have had a connection that is so intense, so consuming, that it has been feeling like it is something from another lifetime. And no matter how hard you try to move on from this, something keeps pulling you back again and again. If this is you, then I want to tell you that all of this is not just in your head. You're not just overthinking this relationship. And no, you're not broken. You are probably just dealing with a karmic tie. And today, I want to share with you what karmic ties actually are, how they show up in your life, and what you can do to break free from these repeating emotional loops that just keep happening again and again. So, let us start with the basics. A karmic tie is an energetic bond. There has been an exchange of energy between you and this other person, and a tie or a bond has been created through an experience that you might have shared with them, through emotions that you exchanged together, through certain actions that you all took together, because you all had an agreement, a soul level agreement across lifetimes, because of which you all decided to come here together. So, that means this connection could have started in a completely different time, in a different birth, in a different lifetime. You might have known this person maybe 300 years ago. You might be meeting them again right now, which is not by accident, but by design, the design of your soul, the design of karma. These ties often carry unfinished lessons, lessons that you did not learn in that lifetime, emotions that you did not move through, emotions that you suppressed or that were left unresolved. Those are all now coming back to the surface with this relationship. So, in this life, your soul is saying, okay, let us try this again. So, it is the same soul, but just carrying a different story in this relationship. Now, this relationship might feel very magnetic, as if there is a very, very strong pull, and the love will feel even more deep than anything that you have experienced before, but the pain will also be just as deep. And you can't understand why. When you try to put any logical explanation to this, it just doesn't make any sense. So, this is when usually people come to me say that, I don't know what is really going on in my relationship. This connection actually does not make any sense. Anybody that I speak to is just asking me to leave, but I can't let it go. I just can't. It's extremely difficult for me to make that decision to move on from this relationship. And I tell them that, hey, you don't need to let go of this person right away. Okay? You do not have to do that. Let us first understand what is really going on. Let us first understand what is the pattern exactly. So, the way karmic ties affect your love life is that the pain is very, very real, right? So, these are some very common examples or signs. So, the question is, how do karmic ties affect our love life, right? Now, karmic ties can affect your relationship in very real ways. And these are some of the very common signs that I have seen. One is that you keep attracting the same kind of pattern again and again, the same kind of emotionally unavailable partner. Or maybe you feel a very, very strong connection. But then there is also a lot of drama in the relationship. There's a lot of emotional chaos. There's a lot of like push and pull. There is hot and cold. There are intense highs and very, very painful lows. And even though you are able to see the red flags, you just keep ignoring them because you just can't. You feel like the relationship is teaching you something, but still you are extremely exhausted from all that has been going on. So you're not able to see the lessons really. You're like, I just don't understand what lesson is here for me in this relationship. So here's the thing, right? Not all karmic connections are meant to last. Some people appear in your life not to stay forever, but just to help you evolve. Okay, and this is what we call a karmic contract, a soul level agreement that has been made before you took birth over here. It's kind of like saying that in this life, I'll come back as your partner, and through this experience that we both go through together, we'll both grow. And sometimes in certain relationships and certain marriages, I have seen that, this lesson, it doesn't even come in the beginning. Sometimes you've spent years together, maybe even 20, 30, 40 years together. And then suddenly, when you are older, when you're in your 50s or 60s, that's when it suddenly becomes challenging. And you're just like, where did the love go? Where did that communication go? It's just all disappeared. So, not every painful relationship is going to be karmic, but karmic relationships do have a very particular flavor. They're often very, very emotionally intense. And there is this strange pull towards that person that you can't explain by putting your logical mind to it. And even when it is hurting you, you know it is a painful relationship. You are hurting every single day, but you still have this strange fear inside of you, an inherent fear that if I let this go, I have lost everything. At least I have these small moments over here that give me joy, that give me some sort of a happiness or a hope that, maybe things will change. And you are continuing to be in that relationship, hoping and hoping and hoping. And so then you don't let go. So, why do we even have these relationships, right? Why do these relationships then come into our life? Because they are here to help us learn and to help us grow. And this is what I have always spoken about. You watch any of my videos, and I always talk about growth. Growth is the most important thing that we have come here for. Every single soul is here to grow spiritually, mentally, emotionally, in every way. We are choosing to grow through all our experiences, to remember something about ourselves that we have forgotten. When we came down here on earth, we forgot who we were in our true essence. So, in these relationships, sometimes it's about learning boundaries, right? How to hold boundaries in relationships. Sometimes it's about breaking dependency on that other person. Sometimes it's also about abandonment, healing from abandonment, healing from that rejection that has followed into your life throughout your life, maybe since you were very young, or it has followed you across lifetimes. So, let's say in a past life, someone betrayed you, right? Someone betrayed you very, very deeply. And maybe they walked away when you needed them the most. And you maybe even died a little bit with that intense pain inside of you. And now in this life, you meet them again. The face is different. You may not recall that previous lifetime, but the soul of this person is the same. The energy that you are getting attracted to is the same. And they do something very similar again. They leave again. Why? Because your soul is trying to resolve an old wound from this relationship. It's giving you a second chance, not to change them in any way. You're not here in this relationship to fix anything, but you're going to respond differently, right? And when you become aware of that, that's when the karma starts to release its grip on you, right? That's when you start to heal from that karmic intensity that you came into this relationship with. And now let's also clear up another big confusion over here, that not every strong connection is a soulmate connection as well, right? A lot of people say that, I'm very, like, I just know that, this person is my soulmate. And not every intense relationship is also your twin flame. right? So we're going to talk about karmic ties versus soulmates versus twin flames. What are these all really? We've heard these terms over and over again, but we just want to understand a little bit more deeply on what these are. So let's put it very simply, right? Because I like to explain things very, very simply. I don't want you to get lost in these terminologies and then start thinking that, oh, is this a soulmate? Is this a twin flame? Is this a karmic partner? Let's just get done with the definition once and for all. And then I want you to focus on the lesson, right? Because that's the most important, no matter what kind of a relationship it is. At the end of the day, you are here for growth. You are here to learn your lessons through that relationship, no matter what kind of a relationship that is. And that is what the main focus should be. All right. So karmic partners are often our greatest teachers, right? But the relationships are usually temporary. They don't come into your life as something that needs to stay for very, very long or permanently. It comes into your life like a storm, shakes everything up, and then it leaves you changed forever. And then this person is gone. That's it. That was the end of it. Okay? It came to shake you up. Soulmates feel easier. There's a sense of comfort, there's harmony, there's a feeling of being understood by this person. The relationship will still have its own lessons. It's not that these relationships are not here to teach you anything and they'll just be always like, a bed of roses. But there is less chaos. It's not going to be as intense as a karmic relationship. And twin flames are like mirrors. They are holding up, they're reflecting a part of you that still needs to heal. You need to look into this relationship and be like, what mirror is this person holding for me? These are the kind of relationships that can be extremely transformative for you, where you can learn some of your biggest lessons, but they will also be very, very triggering because, again, they're reflecting parts of you that you choose to ignore, that you choose to unsee. कि नहीं नहीं ये तो मेरे में प्रॉब्लम हो ही नहीं सकती, ये तो उन्हीं की प्रॉब्लम है. Now here's the important part. Just because a relationship is karmic doesn't mean that it is meant to be permanent, right? Again, if it is karmic, it is not meant to be permanent. The soul has come here for a lesson. The soul has come into your life for a lesson, not always to be in your life forever. Okay, so we really need to see that. Sometimes we mistake this intensity for love, but love doesn't always scream, right? Sometimes love is quiet, sometimes love is steady, sometimes love is nourishing, right? So don't mistake these relationships for love. Love is a very steady, secure, safe emotion. So if a relationship is not making you feel safe, then don't mistake the intensity in that relationship for love. Love feels totally different. I'll make another video on what love is. For now, we'll stick to karmic ties and what those are. All right? So, what do you do if you are in a karmic relationship and if you are stuck in this loop? Firstly, stop judging yourself. You are not stupid for loving someone so deeply. You are human. We are all here for a human experience. So there's nothing wrong that has been happening. And your soul is doing what it has come here to do: learn, growth, lessons. But if you want to break the cycle, then here are a few simple steps that you can do that can help just make this a little less intense for you. Number one is become very aware of your patterns, right? Ask yourself that what is this theme that keeps repeating again and again in my relationships? Is it that I have this, feeling of always being abandoned? Is it that I always feel rejected? Is it that I always feel unworthy in my relationships? What are those patterns? Because those patterns, once you recognize them, that's where the healing needs to happen. So more questions need to be asked on that place. Why? Number two is stop trying to fix or change the other person. You are not in this relationship to help change the other person. A lot of people think that, if I just teach him how to love, if he just understands, if he just is fixed and I am their fixer, everything will be all set and all happy in our relationship and everything will be fine. Any karmic lesson is here for your healing. It is not here for them. It is not here to fix anybody else but you. It is you who needs the healing. And this is true for any relationship, not just love relationships. If you're trying to fix your parents, if you're trying to fix your children, if you're trying to fix your friends, your siblings, anybody else, it's not your responsibility to fix them. It's your responsibility to heal yourself, to look inwards. Number 3, do the energy work. We have to do the energy work. In ancient times, everyone knew how to do energy healing. And if they didn't, they went to the right people to get that done. This was not woo-woo. It was a very normal thing for everyone to do. Cord cutting, karmic cleansing, forgiveness practices, meditations. These are all very powerful practices. And sometimes you need to clear the energy. You have to do the work energetically so that your subconscious mind can be cleared. Because some of these things, we don't even know where they're coming from. It's just there somewhere in the back of our head. And it just shows up in our relationships. We don't even remember. We don't even know. We don't even know why it's happening. But it is because it's there subconsciously. You have been programmed with it across lifetimes, through your ancestors, through your childhood, through different places in the past. So you have to do the energy work. And then number 4, gratitude. Gratitude even for the pain. Gratitude for this difficult and challenging relationship. Because this soul has shown up in your life to help you evolve. And that's not easy, not even for them. So have gratitude for this person. These karmic contracts that you have created before coming here on earth, they are sacred, even when they are hard. So gratitude will come once you have practiced forgiveness. And once again, a reminder for you here, I have a bunch of forgiveness and gratitude practices on my YouTube. Please practice them. Do them. It'll really help you, I promise. So now, if you take away one thing from this video, let it be this, that you are not stuck. You are learning, okay? Your soul is remembering who it really is, who is the true self inside of this physical body. And it's happening one relationship at a time. And even if love has felt like, it's a huge battlefield for you, know that you can shift the pattern. Know that you can end the cycle. We all have that potential. If I can do it in my life, everyone can do it. You can step into relationships that are conscious, that are kind, that are deeply nourishing for your soul. Okay? You can choose that for yourself. It is possible. And it begins with awareness. So if you are ready to look at your own karmic patterns and you want to heal from the root, from where the problem started and originated in the first place, then I want to invite you to book a healing session with me. I'm dropping the link in the description below. Let it decode what your soul is trying to teach you through these relationships and help you finally move forward in your life with some sort of a clarity on where you're going, on where this relationship is taking you, on what kind of emotional freedom is there once you take that first step. All right. Thank you so much for watching once again. If this resonated with you, then leave a comment below and share with me maybe any one karmic pattern that you have noticed and seen in your life. Let's start a conversation around having conscious relationships, because we all deserve love that doesn't burn us out, but instead builds us up, right? So subscribe to my channel because I'll keep uploading more videos like this, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.